Errol, what do you tell Kell Brook if he's following this?
I don't tell him nothing. Stay on the couch, eat some chips, candy, do what you do. Stay lazy. You know we're coming for that. We come to the UK to get that title, man.
Fight Hub has uploaded a video. I believe it is titled Errol Spence says Kell Brook is fat and lazy. I will put the link to it in the description box to this video. Again, let me read what Errol Spence said. I don't tell him nothing. Stay on the couch, eat some chips, candy, do what you do. Stay lazy. You know, we come to the UK to get that title, man. See, I felt that he was underestimating Kell Brook before. But seeing, hearing this quote from Errol Spence out of his own mouth, we know he is underestimating Kell Brook now. He thinks Kell Brook is just going to be some easy walkthrough, another Chris Algieri, Leonard Bundu type of situation. Man, as I commented on the video and said, Errol Spence is in for a rude awakening on May 27th, man. Stay on the couch, eat some chips, candy, do what you do, stay lazy, okay? You honestly feel that Kell Brook became a world champion, came to America and outboxed and beat Shawn Porter by staying on the couch, eating chips, candy, and staying lazy? Do you really believe that? What does that say about Shawn Porter? If he got beat by a guy who eats chips, candy, stay on the couch, and stays lazy, okay? What does that say about Shawn Porter, who lost his undefeated record and his world title to this guy? You know, this the same guy who went up 2 weight classes to challenge Golovkin, who was going toe to toe with Golovkin. You know, this guy who at the end of the fight was taking Golovkin's best punch and taunting Golovkin, asking him is that all he got, that he was still there, while he had what, double triple vision. You know, this is the guy that you label to stay on the couch, eat chips, candy, and stay lazy. You know, very disrespectful to a world champion, a guy who was still undefeated at welterweight. Okay, you know, Errol Spence is in for a rude awakening May 27th, man. Mark my words, as I said on that video. You know, this is not the mindset and attitude to have. He better be thinking he's going in there with the best fighter in the world. That's what he needs to be thinking. He needs to think that this guy is the best fighter on the planet, especially going for his world title in his 22nd pro fight. 27 years old, hadn't been a pro for 5 years. You know, that's the mindset he needs. You know, but this is underestimating Kell Brook. You know, and that is a big, big, big mistake, man. Underestimating this guy and then going to be in the middle of Bramall Lane. I tell you, man, this is starting to have Errol Spence going to get embarrassed written all over it, man. When you look at the ignorance from their camp, their attitude, what they were saying about Kell Brook's record and all that, when I can clearly see what, you know, how his career was guided and what he learned in those fights, you know, I'm telling you, man. I think Team Brook, the Ingles, I think they're gonna outsmart Spence and his trainer, man. You know, in every way, in the fight, before the fight, training, in every way. You know, I think these guys are smarter and sharper, man. These guys are coming off as ignorant and underestimating this guy. You know, big, big, big mistake. They obviously, I guess they must in a way because they were so willing to travel to the UK, you know, to try to get this title off this guy. They think they can just go in there and walk through this guy. Telling you, man. You know, it's easy. You know, I know some people might be shocked that I'm an American rooting for the Brit. You know, but I was a Kell Brook fan. Have been a Kell Brook fan since the Shawn Porter fight. Okay, but this attitude from Errol Spence, man, it makes it very easy to cheer for Kell Brook, man. You know, to not cheer for the American, because I do not root for, you know, cocky and arrogant guys most of the time. Okay, and that's how this guy's come off, man. I was a fan of Errol Spence. I respected this guy, but you know, this guy is being so arrogant, so confident and cocky, man. You know, when he has done nothing, man. At his own words, a kickboxer, Chris Algieri, was his best win. A guy who was champion at 140. You know, that was his best win. Okay, and this guy is going around pounding his chest, thinking he can talk about a world champion like this. I'm telling you, man, everything that I'm seeing leading up to this fight, man, is saying Errol Spence is gonna get embarrassed. It has written all over it, man. I will not be surprised if Kell Brook gets a stoppage in this fight. He is throwing fuel on the fire, man. You think Kell Brook not gonna see this shit? The Engel's not gonna see this shit? What he's saying? Psh, hell, I tweeted it to him myself. Him and Eddie Hearn. Hell, you know, Errol Spence making a big mistake, y'all. He already got him fired up at the press conference, and this quote was from the Thurman Garcia fight, because you can tell he was wearing the same suit that night, okay? And I don't know why it took them so long to upload this clip, but I tell you, I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did. Errol Spence is in for a rude awakening, guys. Thanks for watching.